Hi, and welcome back to my channel, Lisa's Easy Cooking, where cooking is a breeze and fun. So today I thought I'd put a little spin on some large shell noodles. I'm going to put some spinach, some sauteed chicken, and a few vegetables, and it's going to be delicious with a cream sauce, and we're going to toss it all in the oven, and you're going to love it. And it's really quick. So without further ado, let's get started on the ingredients. Okay, I wanted to mention also that I have some paprika. So let's do the first things first. Let's get started. The chicken is all washed and clean. Let's get all the seasoning in there. A little bit of Cajun seasoning. Don't slap your mama. And you can basically use even whatever seasoning you like. But what I do suggest that you do, if you do any other seasoning, it's fine. But make sure you use lots of paprika. Because it just makes that sauce look so much more delicious. And I have my Italian seasoning. I have my garlic powder. Make sure your hands are nice and clean because you're going to be handling your chicken. My onion powder. And my paprika. I want to really cover that good. You're going to let this sit aside for a minute. Let it just marinate on the chicken. And then we're going to start the cooking process. And it doesn't take long at all. Okay. That's smoked paprika, actually. You can use either or, but smoked paprika just brings out the great flavor. Okay, let's let this sit aside for a while, and then we're going to come back and cook it up, and then the process is going to go truly really fast before we toss everything in the oven. But don't forget to set your oven for 350. And one more thing you're going to need is cheddar cheese. You can use any type of cheese you like, but cheddar cheese makes it make the sauce look delicious. But I have both types of cheeses. I use a little bit of Parmesan blend and some cheddar cheese. So don't forget that. Okay, so the first thing I did, I put about 3 tablespoons of olive oil in there, and then I bought my butter in these little half of a half, so it's like 4 tablespoons. So I used half of this, which is about 2 tablespoons of butter in here, and then I'm going to start cooking my tenders. They've been marinated for about maybe 15-20 minutes. I'm just gonna cook them up real quick. And then I like cooking with tenders because they're pretty tender when you cut them. But feel free to use your just chicken breast. We're gonna cook these up. We're gonna flip these over, and then we're gonna quickly get these cooked up, and we're going to get them chopped up, and then we're going to start it on our sauce. And this recipe is going to go fairly quickly. Please don't forget to add, I don't know if I told you or not, but please don't forget to add your cheeses. I add cheddar cheese along with a provolone mozzarella blend, which would be awesome for the sauce, and the chicken stock and some heavy cream. So we'll get all that taken care of, and let's get these tenders cooked up and start in on the sauce. Okay, so they're just about done. So let's get them out of here and let's get started on this sauce. It won't take long at all. They're nice and cooked up. You don't want to cook them too hard because tenders doesn't take that long to cook at all. Maybe 15 minutes at the most. And keep turning them. And while I'm going to chop these all up, let's get started on the sauce. What we're going to do is just add a little bit more butter. Turn it down a little bit more butter. Squish that around. And we're going to cook our veggies. Oh, that's a lot of flavor in that pan. Don't get rid of it. Just keep it. Beautiful. Okay, let's get these peppers in here. Let's get the onions. And some mushrooms. I chopped up my spinach earlier. I think I told you that I have a little bit of a frozen spinach. You're welcome to use this. You don't have to. I just like the way it tastes. I use spinach in a lot of my sauteed sauces, and it just wonderful. I'm going to put the garlic in last. I just don't want it to burn, so how beautiful that looks. All right, ready for the garlic. I love garlic. Okay. Squish around. Once those cook down really good, then I'm going to add the spinach. But meanwhile, I like to add just a little bit more paprika. I like to add that to my, just gives it so much flavor, a little bit more slap. You're welcome to do this. I'll put what I use. Okay, I'm going to add the cheese blend. You can add whatever type of cheese you like. There we go. And we're going to save a little bit of the sharp cheddar to put on top. There we go. Delicious. Now, if it's not to your thickness, you can add a little bit of water with flour in a cup. Make it thick and thicken it up a bit. And we'll be ready to add the chicken and stuff these babies. Just add a little bit to the pan. Just at the bottom, like you do lasagna. Like that. I don't care if it's got chicken in it or not. It's okay. Just makes it so much juicier. Okay. And then you take each shell and stuff it. Just stuff it with a lot of chicken. Just lay it here. One at a time. Beautiful. Walking out the burn, that sauce is pretty darn hot. Put them down there. Let them drown in it. Oh. Really good, so I don't cook it yet, doesn't it? And once we get through stuffing them, I'm going to put a little cheese on it. Okay, I got them all nice and stuffed. Let's get a little bit of cheese over them. Pop these in the oven. Ah, it's going to be so good. And let's get them all plated up for you. Yep, just do a little bit of that cheddar cheese on top. Oh my gosh, so good. And I snuck and taste the sauce. It's absolutely delicious. Okay, let's get these in the oven. And I'll be right back to plate them up for you.